All right, what is up, everybody? I'm Robert Wykowski Jr. back with yet another video. The Detroit Lions take on the Indianapolis Colts this Sunday at Ford Field. Currently, the Lions are coming off of a 2-game winning streak after defeating the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Atlanta Falcons in a nail-biting fashion. That game had me on the edge of my seat and on my feet, and let's see what the Lions can conjure up this week against Indianapolis. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. As I've mentioned week in and week out, we are nearing our goal of 75 subscribers. Right now we are at 68. So just a couple more people. We are almost there. So smash that subscribe button. Also, if you guys are enjoying the content, please feel free to smash that like button. All of your support has been greatly appreciated up until this point of the season. The Lions are rolling, and let's see if that continues. And without wasting any more time, let's jump right into it. Alright, so before we dive any deeper into a couple things to watch out for, keys to the game, I want to take a look at the last matchup. It took place on September 11th of 2016. The Detroit Lions won that game by a final score of 39-35 against the Indianapolis Colts in Indianapolis. So a little recap of that game. Just 4 minutes earlier, before the game ended, Matthew Stafford had broken a 28-28 tie with a 13-yard touchdown pass to Theo Riddick. Prater unfortunately pushed the extra point wide right, so it was 34-28, opening the door for Colts quarterback Andrew Luck to pull off another comeback. However, Prater got another shot at redemption, and the Lions never doubted him, as Matthew Prater delivered with a 43-yard field goal that gave the Lions a wild 39-35 victory at Indianapolis. Diving a little bit deeper into the matchup history between these two franchises, the Indianapolis Colts lead the all-time series 21-20-2. The first matchup dates back to December 3rd, 1950, and in that contest, the final score was Detroit Lions 45 at the Baltimore Colts 21. All right, so now we're just jumping into a couple things to watch out for on Sunday's game between the Detroit Lions and the Indianapolis Colts. It's only one thing right now for both teams, and for the Lions, it's going to be the Lions have been much better against the run in the past 2 weeks after holding Jacksonville and Atlanta to under 100 rushing yards. So if they can do it again on Sunday, that'll be a key for their win and jump to 3 straight wins on the early season. As for the Colts, can T.Y. Hilton find himself? Hilton has not had a 100-yard receiving game since he had 138 yards against the Giants in 2018. And what I just said about the Detroit Lions and the running game goes into the keys for Detroit. For the Lions to win on Sunday, they need to handle Jonathan Taylor, who's averaged 4 yards per carry in each of his past 4 games. And as for the Colts, they just got to control the clock offensively. They have to be smart. They have to play aggressive. They can't let Detroit have many opportunities because, as we saw against the Falcons, Detroit can make anything happen with as little time as possible. They had 2 seconds on Sunday against Atlanta, and look what they did. They scored a touchdown, kicked the extra point, and won the game regardless of the penalty. It took Matthew Stafford 64 seconds to get down the field with 75 yards. So for Indianapolis to win, they got to control the clock. They got to maintain possession of the ball. They can't have any errors, can't throw any interceptions, no fumbles, no mistakes. They got to play some smart, effective, and clean football and for order for them to get the win. Because as I just mentioned, we know what Detroit's capable of regardless of how much time is remaining on the clock. All right, so for those of you that might not be aware, if you guys are new to the channel, I do like to highlight a specific matchup each and every week. Last week, it was Julio Jones and Amani Oruwariye. This week, it's going to be TJ Hockenson versus Colts linebacker Anthony Walker. As I had mentioned, Sunday's matchup highlight is going to favor the Detroit Lions tight end TJ Hockenson. According to Pro Football Focus, Hockenson ranks 8th out of 66 tight ends in the NFL. Hockenson also has 3 straight games with a touchdown, and as it currently stands, Walker will be the projected defender on TJ Hockenson this Sunday. Walker currently leads the Colts with 39 total tackles and holds a coverage grade of 58.7. Walker has allowed 109 yards on 16 completions through 6 games so far this season. And with TJ Hawkinson rising each and every week in the Lions offense, I do expect him to get a lot of looks, a lot of touches, a lot of receptions, and a lot of targets. You can see him being in the end zone for Detroit this upcoming Sunday as their true red zone threat. All right, so we're going to wrap things up with my prediction. It does go in favor of the Detroit Lions by a final score of 31-24. I do know the Colts have a really good defense, top 5 in the league in a lot of categories. However, with the Lions coming off of 2 straight wins and the Colts coming off a bye week, I think the Lions are going to have more of a momentum shift. It'd be a different case if the Colts were actually coming off of a game rather than their bye week, just because I do think that this team is really good. But like I said, it's going to go in favor of the Lions. Both teams should be relatively healthy. There's not a lot of injury concerns there so far. So I do say Lions are going to win by a final score of 31-24. So if you guys do enjoy the content, please feel free to subscribe to the channel. Like I mentioned earlier, we are nearing our goal of 75 subscribers. So all of your support has been greatly appreciated. And you can continue to show that support by smashing the like button on this video. Let's see if we can get it to 10 plus likes yet again. You guys have been phenomenal up until this point of the season. So thank you each and every week for showing up and showing out for the Detroit Lions and my content. I'm going to wrap it up right here and say thank you guys all for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.